morning and welcome to Vlogmas day 2. It is Friday and this has felt like a very long week. On the one hand, the week kind of felt like it went by fast, but then it also felt extremely long. And I'm kind of glad it's coming to an end. Not that there isn't stuff going on, because there is, but kind of glad that we're going to the end of the week and sleeping in can happen a little bit and just some downtime. Because downtime's always nice. Tonight, there is a light parade in town here. And since Abby was again in the marching band, she'll be marching in it, all decked out in lights. So I'll be going to that. I think Phil is coming with me. I'm not 100% sure yet because he needs to check with his dad, but I think he's coming with me. So we will go up for the light parade and see the marching band. This will be, no, it won't be Abby's last time marching because there'll be the Memorial Day parade. But this is Abby's senior year, so it's her last year, and this will be her last light parade. And while she's had a very odd high school experience, it still feels weird like seeing it all like start to come to a close. And this year, the marching band was incredible. They worked so hard, like not to discredit any of that because those kids worked their butts off. Hours and hours and hours and hours of rehearsal, repeating everything, doing all of that. But what ended up happening as a result is they scored the highest that they have ever scored in competition and we're pretty sure set a state record. So in marching band competitions, they score out of 100 and they scored a 98.6 at their last competition. They were amazing. It was such an incredible show. They did such a great job. They worked so hard and it all paid off in the end, which was great. So having them get to march again, even though it's in a parade and it's not quite the same, will be really nice to see. That's really about it on the agenda for today. I think I am going to take it pretty easy today. I'm just feeling really worn down from the week in general. So I think I'm going to take it easy. Start this morning. I need to upload my vlog from yesterday because it was late last night and I didn't get that done. And work a little bit on some of my Advent knitting and just kind of get the day rolling. So this just arrived in the mail for me. A couple of years ago, if you've been around the channel for a while, you might remember that for Christmas, I needle felted some snowy owls for Philip for Christmas because he loves and is obsessed with owls. And I was looking at their website and saw something on there that caught my eye and it arrived today. Going Gnome is a like small business. They do needle felting kits, focus primarily on gnomes, but they have other things as well. And really cute, really fun. And yeah, so I ordered something from them. Oh, and this is like a cute little card. I saw that they had this little chickadees felting kit, and chickadees were my mom's favorite bird. She loved chickadees. She was like obsessed with them. Had a lot of chickadee artwork, and my dad had even carved her a little chickadee out of wood. She fed them. She really loved these. And so I got these thinking that I could make them for both of the kids as kind of a little like reminder of grandma. So I got these and we'll be giving this a try at some point later in the month to just kind of get the feel for it. It's been a while since I've done it, but I just thought that it would be a nice little thing for the kids to have as kind of like a memento and a memory of grandma. So it is afternoon now and I haven't really checked in because I've just kind of been very low-key today. I haven't been doing a ton. I'm right now in the car waiting to pick up Philip from school and then Abby too. And I thought I'd just check in real quickly. So I cast on the blanket that I was going to knit with my advent calendar. And I was using like some measurements from another pattern to kind of get an idea from it. But as I was looking at this pattern more closely, I realized, first of all, that it was DK weight, but it was written for like fingering weight mini skeins held double. So I was getting kind of worried that the yardage wasn't going to add up. And then I went, because I was like, well, let me check my gauge and see like sizing wise, how is this going to play out? And the pattern, so it's a garter blanket, but the gauge was in stockinette. And I think the measurements line up with stockinette, not garter. So I'm like, okay. So then I'm like calculating, okay, what is my garter gauge? What do I need to do? So I've ripped that out and I'm recasting it on for measurements that are going to work with what I've got. It's just garter stitch. It's not like this is a complicated pattern. So it should be fine. I was just trying to like, I want it to be a good size blanket, and I was sold that this is a blanket. That's what I want it to be. So we kind of had that going on this afternoon, and then I just kind of relaxed and tried to take care of myself a little bit. I was going to show you things that I've been knitting, and then I just I fell asleep. I had a little bit of a nap, and didn't. So I apologize for that. I do want to do that though, and just kind of bring everybody up to speed with everything that I've been knitting on, and kind of show you that stuff. I do have a couple things I'm knitting for gifts. But I'm just finishing up one of them, which I actually have right here. So let me just grab that. Try not to shake the camera too much. So I decided to knit the Fluorite socks by Andrea Mowry, because they're actually like a reverse stockinette. You knit them stockinette and then you turn them inside out. This is not turned inside out. But I have a friend who was diabetic and has some neuropathy on her feet. And sometimes like the pearl bumps of socks can like be irritating. So I wanted to try to knit a pair of these because it's the smooth stockinette side that are then on your feet, and the pearl side is outside your feet. So this is the first one, and I'm getting really close to the second one. The tricky thing with these is they're toe up, and it's been a long time since I've knit toe up socks. And then they also have a gusset, which I'm not used to doing on a toe up sock either. So I think my feet might be a little bit different in size. Not too bad, but a little bit. I'm hoping it's not too horrible, because it was hard to gauge, like, because I'm like, oh shoot, how many rounds did I do before I started the gusset? I didn't write that down. So if I do these again, and I may do them again, because if these end up working for her, I'll probably knit her more pairs of these. But if I do it again, I really do need to write that down, because I couldn't really tell exactly. So yeah, that's what I am working on right now. So I'm gonna go, because Phil will be coming here pretty soon, and we'll open some advent calendars later, and we'll see some Light Parade. All right, so we are here for our day 2 of Advent.
It's called Never Summer, and I think it's gonna be like white speckled with black, gray-ish.
I think it's gonna be like a white and blue.
Okay.
But light in color.
Mm-hmm.
The cat has arrived.
For sand. Yeah, it's okay.
All right, so we have a cat joining us as well. What do we got, Reese? You can't have yarn.
But Mommy, he wants it.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, that's cool.
That is cool. You're in the way. What do you think, Reese?
You have to rub your face on it.
Yeah. So it is kind of like an off-white with like, the cat is in the way. So it's kind of an off, Reese.
For sand.
It's kind of like an off-white with, there's like some green and some orange and some blue speckles in it. It's quite pretty. Now it's time to open Abby's sock. Are we gonna guess this one?
Oh, right.
Because we were so good you move your butt. Because we were so good the last time.
Okay.
We tried to guess.
What do you think it'll be?
Okay, well, we know it's just one, not that knowing it's just one house.
I don't think
That
knowing
doesn't
it's
really
one sock helps.
I'm gonna go with short and herbology.
Herbology? Okay.
So like greeny.
Greeny. Okay, I'm gonna go with long, and I'm going with Ravenclaw again. Like Luna, maybe?
Okay.
Oh, it's Voldemort.
It's Voldemort. Is it what it like? It's short though.
It's
Hey,
short.
I got that right.
It's Voldemort.
All right. Well, we're gonna go and see what the cat is getting into under the bed. So this was fun. We will maybe not do this one. So it is now later in the evening, and we are back from the Christmas parade, which was nice. It actually wasn't terribly cold out. I had a lot of layers on, but I didn't really need them. So it wasn't too terrible out. After the band went by, Phil and I pretty much came back, and I went up to the school to like go be ready to get Abby to bring her home because she was done. So did that, and now we are back home. I think Abby and I are gonna watch something, I'm not sure what, but I thought I would just sign off here because pretty much done with everything that we're gonna do for the day. So thank you all again for hanging out today, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.